Do you know what the reasoning was that you had to go into foster care?
Because my mama, she used to do drugs. And one day she decided to give me to a dope boy. My mama gave me to plenty of her friends.
For dope?
Yeah, for crack.
Look her dead in the camera and ask her.
And I want her to apologize. I think I deserve that much. I think I deserve a hug or something.
Have you like tried like the shelters and stuff like that?
All these shelters are full. They full of shit too. Y'all supposed to be helping people. There's no way that me and my kids should be sleeping outside.
Express yourself to her unburdened.
I tell her, look at her. And look at her.
Why don't you get it out? Don't just try to cover it up. Tell her like what's really on your heart about it, because that'll probably help you.
I want to really even know what to say, because it's just too much.
What's up, YouTube? I want to once again thank everybody who comes up to me in the street and shows me real love. Y'all don't even know. It keeps me thankful. It keeps my tank full. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one that always gets everybody. You can't have my camera, little fella. All right, so how you doing today, miss?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. Beautiful day. Beautiful day out here. All right, so are you homeless?
Yes.
Okay, and so how old are you?
37. Just turned 37 yesterday.
37. And so, how long have you been homeless?
2 years.
2 years. What happened 2 years ago that caused you to become homeless?
My oven blew up on me.
What?
Yes.
It just blew up?
Yeah.
So you was like in
I
an
was
apartment
cooking.
or something?
I was standing in an apartment and I was cooking, and I went and got in the shower, and I just turned the oven on for like 2 minutes to preheat.
Uh-huh.
And by the time I got out the shower to go check it and open the door, it blew up. It burnt the back of my hair.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Was it a gas stove?
No.
It was electric?
Mm-hmm.
What happened? What did they say was the explanation for that?
I don't know. They didn't say anything. I haven't talked to anybody since that day. Stop, boy.
So that happened 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't talk to the leasing office people?
They
or...
went under new management.
Well, okay, you didn't talk to them? Like,
No.
so what'd you do? So you just walked away?
I went to stay with my mom.
Okay, okay.
And she got sick and moved to LaGrange. So me and my kids just been.
Okay. I guess how come you didn't move to LaGrange with her?
Because I just didn't want to.
Was she like in a type of a facility or something like that in LaGrange, or is she just out there like at her own house type deal?
She went to go stay with my brother.
Okay, okay. So she went to LaGrange, go stay with, okay, your brother. All right. How come you don't want to go out there with your brother and, you know what I'm
Because
saying?
he got his own family and his own problems.
Okay, so he got different stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay. All right, so 2 years, 2 years is a long time. My man said he's a lover, not a fighter. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. But, okay. Oh, so, and I see the kid, we got, is this the only child or?
No, it's 2 more over there.
Okay, so 3 kids total?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How old?
12, 9, and 3.
12, 9, and 3. And so, same dad or different dads?
Same dad.
Same dad?
Mm-hmm.
And so, that sounds like a long relationship or whatever it is.
Yeah, well, he got killed. So, it's just
Damn.
me and my kid.
Really sorry to hear about that. My condolences for sure. My condolences, absolutely. How long ago did that happen?
Like a year ago.
Oof. So before he got killed, was he like kind of in the same situation with you, or?
No, before he got killed, we wasn't actually together. He was with his other baby mama.
Okay.
So I left him because he was domestic violence type.
Okay, so he was beating on you.
Yeah.
Got you, got you. Was he beating on you like all the way from the start, or did it start like after a while?
It only starts when he get mad at somebody else. He'll take it out on me.
Okay. So I see these tears are welling up. What's going on inside your head right now?
Cause it's like a lot to talk about. I didn't know you were gonna be asking these type of questions.
We go deep. We go deep.
Kind of hit a little personal.
Okay. Well, I tend to want reality. Whatever is actually pulling on those emotions, and whatever's kind, because that's the stuff that makes us do whatever it is that we do. You know what I'm saying? We don't see it, we don't feel it all the time, but it definitely makes us do things. So that's why I try to investigate and just understand what's going on with people, right? All right, so, okay, so 2 years ago that happened with the burning down of the house, essentially, burning down the apartment, blowing up, whatever you want to call it. Have we not, like, because 2 years, I know people that have been out here.
Right now, I'm waiting on a housing voucher. So that's all I can do is wait. I can't make them do.
How long you been waiting on that?
For 2 months.
Okay, so prior to the 2 months, what was like your strategy, or what was you trying to do to like get out of the situation?
Shit, take care of my children and find us somewhere to go every day and like be a mother. You know, it's not always about me. It's about my kids.
So what does that look like? You know what I'm saying? Like,
it looks like being a mother, getting up every day, finding food, finding ways to make us all comfortable and happy.
Okay. Have you like tried like the shelters and stuff like that?
All these shelters are full. They full of shit too. Just want to say that on the camera. So
Well,
anybody watching, I'm gonna let them know. Y'all supposed to be happy people. There's no way that me and my kids should be sleeping outside or doing like going from hotel to hotel. Hotels are expensive.
Yeah, it's the most expensive way to live out here.
You know what I'm saying? So,
that's more than rent.
Yeah, and then I was working, and I can't work because I can't have my baby sit in my job with me without me watching her.
Okay. As far as the dad's family,
We
they
don't
not?
deal with each other.
Huh?
I just don't deal with them
Why not?
because they messy. They'll invite his other baby mama over there while I'm over there, or they'll have me over there, and then she'll just pop up, and it's drama. I don't do mess.
Well, and I get that, right? I get that. But you know, those are their siblings, right?
Yeah, but if she coming over there and her only focus is trying to start with me, and we always gonna bump heads, then I'd rather just
So she's the one that is kind of like
constantly
on starting mess and trying to be messy.
Yeah.
Okay, because I mean, you know, 3 by the same guy, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, y'all were in it, you know, in it to win it type deal.
But if he dead, what can he do? A dead man can't walk.
Well, but
Or
that's
talk.
why I was asking about his family, right? Like that's why I was saying, like
And
that's
me
still
and
their.
family I just don't deal with them.
And I get that, but like that's still, like I say, that's still like their grandma, their, you know,
I mean,
whoever.
I can't make nobody want to be bothered with me that don't want to be bothered with me and my children.
Have
So,
you tried to reach out to them?
No. And they ain't trying to reach out to me. So it is what
Do they know that you're homeless?
I don't know what they know. That ain't their business.
Well, the point that I'm asking is that maybe if they knew, they would want to try to help.
No. No. To them, this will be something to talk and laugh about. So, no.
So let me ask you this. So if they were to happen, because they may, right? Atlanta is Atlanta. If they were to happen to come across this video on YouTube, what do you think their thoughts and their reactions would be?
I don't know. I'm not.
Like, do you think they would be like, ha ha ha? Or do you think they would be like, oh my God, we got to help our family? Like, those kids are our family. That little boy that's kissing his mom and is so sweet. That's
I don't know. I can't tell you how people think and feel because I'm not them. I'm only me. So I don't know.
Well, the reason I asked is because if you thought that they would laugh, I could see why you would maybe not tell them. But if you thought like, hey, maybe they would help, then I would ask, well, why didn't you, let them know what's going
If I thought they
on?
would help, I would have been told them 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
It happened in 2023, November 1st.
Ooh,
So if I
I get it. That's a rough one. All right, so let's real quick. Let's just start from the beginning. Where are you from?
I'm from Atlanta.
You from here? What about?
Great home.
You from Grady Homes. You from one of the original. You from them Jacks for real. Hey man, them ain't eating up no more. All right, man. Shout out to ATL, man. Shout out that Grady Homes all day. All right, so growing up here in Atlanta, did you have both mom and dad in the household?
No, I was in foster care.
Foster care? What age did you go into foster care?
When I was 5.
5? Prior to
Getting a
that.
little too personal. I'm gonna have to stop this.
Well, okay, so I'll pause real quick. All right, quick pause. Okay, so foster care. So I'm at the age of 5. Okay, what age or who did you live with prior to being in foster care? Do you remember?
My mom and my grandma.
Okay, mom and grandma.
Mm-hmm.
Mom, that's the same mom that's out in LaGrange right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you know what the reasoning was that you had to go into foster care?
Because my mama, she used to do drugs. And one day she decided to give me to a dope boy.
She gave you to him?
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yes, I do. I remember everything that ever happened to me. I remember everything he used to do to me. Yes. I remember all of that. I remember being in a foster home.
I've heard of.
Or a group home. Well, I remember being in a foster home and you couldn't sit at the table and eat with their family. You had to wait till they got done eating. And we ate on the floor like dogs out of dog bowls. So yeah, I remember a lot of stuff. I just don't like to talk about it.
Ooh, I tell you what, and I understand that it's not fun to talk about these things, but sometimes there can be healing power in it and just talking about it, right? So we're gonna see if that's the case here. So I've heard of women that sell their kids, but I've never met one of the kids that was the victim of that. You're saying that you remember this experience,
Yeah.
and that
My mom gave me to plenty of her friends.
for dope.
Yeah, for crack.
Have y'all ever talked about that? Like, have you and your mom
She
ever
swears
talked
she
about
don't remember anything. And then when I tried to talk about it, she called the police on me.
So, do you think that she doesn't remember?
I don't know. I don't know.
Sometimes people just don't want to confront whatever their truth is, you know?
Yeah.
Because it'll kind of break them to confront it, you know? But if she were to happen to come across this video on YouTube, right? And it's been hard to talk to her about it face to face, right? What would you say to her if she wasn't here to cut you off, manipulate you, call the police, or do any of that stuff? Express yourself to her unburdened.
I tell her, look at her. And look at her.
Why don't you get it out? Don't just try to cover it up. Tell her like what's really on your heart about it, because that'll probably help you.
I wouldn't really even know what to say. Because it's just too much.
What age were you in foster care up until?
I ran away when I was 17.
Ooh. So were you with like one family mostly, or were you with different families?
Different families, different group homes. Wherever they could find somewhere to place me.
Okay. Were you like, because of the trauma and everything, were you like acting out and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's like a lot of acting out?
Mm-hmm.
What was some of the things that they would consider like acting out or whatever?
Fighting, get suspended from school. Just have a attitude problem.
Okay, I get it. Okay. Aside from the stuff that happened to you with the dope boy or whatever, were there any other sexual assaults or anything like that that occurred?
Yeah, I got game when I was 15.
15?
Mm-hmm. I spent 2 months in the hospital.
So
Because I thought this girl was my friend, and we skipped school together. And she let her brothers and her cousins. They drugged me. They date raped me. They put beans, pills, or whatever the hell you call it, in my shot. I had a shot of liquor.
whoa. I tell you, man.
And they had to pump my stomach. I was in a coma for 2 months until I heard my mama's voice.
Your biological mom?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And I woke up as soon as I heard her voice.
And was you even living with her at that point?
Mm-mm.
So this is, yeah, you was in foster care. So, oh, wow. So hearing your mom's voice woke you up. Here's the thing, right? You clearly love your mom. You clearly love your mom. And I bet if I was to ask your mom, she loves you too.
Yeah, I hope.
Okay, but
Stop, boy.
oftentimes
Chill.
that trauma is gonna affect the way that you do things.
Yeah.
If you don't process it, if you don't heal from it. And I can tell, even just by this one conversation, you're not really healed from that stuff. And so that's why I was trying to say, like, trust me, it may hurt your mom to hear it, but it will probably be so impactful as far as your healing goes, to just get out how you feel, your raw feelings. Okay? So again, I'm gonna give you another chance to do it. Just unload your heart, like get it off, put it into the atmosphere, give it to God.
I don't know what to say.
Well, I'll ask some pointed questions. So again, I mean, it sounds to me like you feel like she may have known what she was doing back then. She's just ashamed of it.
Mm-hmm.
So is that how you feel?
Yeah, that's how I feel.
So look her dead in the camera and ask her.
And I want her to apologize. I think I deserve that much. I think I deserve a hug or something.
Ooh. So she's never really reconciled that. Because you say you remember at 5. What, like, and I'm not trying to get too graphic, but what type of stuff was the dope boy doing to you?
He was f***ing me.
At 5?
He was penetrating me, all type of stuff. My sister was laying next to me in the bed and he was eating my vagina area.
How old was this guy?
He was a grown man. He has gray hair. He was old enough to do what the hell he was doing.
And it was you and your sister?
Mm-hmm.
Your sister was older or younger?
She's younger than me.
How long was you with the dope boy? How long was you with the dope boy for?
I was with him for like 60 days. And then defects came and got me.
What effect?
No, stop.
What effect do you think that incident had on you?
It's had a real bad effect on me because I really don't trust men. I was lucky enough to have kids because I wasn't in a mood to try to be involved in all that.
Do you think it made you like hypersexual or the opposite, like not really wanting to have sex and kind of withdrawing from sex?
Opposite.
Okay, so it's made you kind of like withdraw. Wow. Okay, so earlier when you was talking about, when I was asking, like, well, why don't you, go out to LaGrange with your mom and stuff like that? That's some of the stuff that was behind that explanation. I get it. Wow. Okay. All right. So at this point, it's been a couple of years. You've been out here. You said that we're getting a housing voucher. Where are we like in the process of that?
So I'm lucky because actually on the 27th, that's when I get my voucher.
Of this month? Mm-hmm. Okay. So what are you going to do when you get it? Because I know a lot of people that get housing vouchers.
I found a house.
Okay, so you found a space,
a 4-bedroom house.
Okay. So you just got to hope it doesn't get rented out or nothing like that before. Okay.
I asked her if she can hold it for me. She said she'll see what she can do.
Okay, all right. And so 12, 9, and he's 3? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, 3 kids out here. If anybody out here did want to reach out, help, or donate, do you have a way to do that? Do you have social media, Cash App, anything like that?
I have Cash App.
Okay, what's your Cash App?
It is, God is always good. No, God is always on time, 1, 2.
God is always on time, 1, 2. All right. Any Instagram or Facebook or anything like that?
No. I don't do social media.
I get it. Well, listen, miss, we really appreciate you taking the time, answering all of our questions. And we definitely wish you nothing but the best, okay? Mm-hmm. Make sure you have a good one, sweetie.
Thank you.
All right.